Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we have a story about a happy family of sparrows living in a beautiful garden. Join us as we follow their journey and learn an important lesson about the impact of capturing and killing birds. In a beautiful garden, there lived a happy family of sparrows. They had a cozy nest in a tall tree made of twigs and leaves. The nest was warm and comfortable, and the family spent their days chirping, playing, and napping together. The mother sparrow was a small bird with soft, brown feathers and a black beak. She was a loving and devoted mother who always looked out for her children. She spent her days searching for food to feed her kids, flitting from branch to branch, looking for juicy berries, seeds, and worms. When she was at the nest, she sang for her children and kept watch for any predators. The little sparrows were the most adorable creatures in the garden. They had soft, downy feathers and bright, curious eyes. They loved to play together, chirping and pecking at anything that caught their attention. The family of sparrows was very close, and they spent their days together in the warm nest, sharing food and water, and grooming each other's feathers. They were happy and loved each other very much. As the sun rose each morning, the little sparrows would stretch their wings and chirp happily, waiting for their mother to fly out of the nest to find them breakfast. And every time she returned, they would fluff up their feathers and chirp excitedly, waiting for her to feed them. One day, the mother sparrow flew out of the nest to find some food. As she was searching for seeds and worms, she saw a field with delicious grains. But as she landed on the ground to peck at the grains, she was trapped in a net set up by a hunter. "Help! Help!" cried the mother sparrow. "Let me go, please. I have kids waiting for me in my nest." But the hunter didn't listen to her. "You are just a small bird. I will sell you in the market and make some money," he said with a cruel smile. The mother sparrow pleaded and begged, but the hunter didn't care. He took her away and left her in a small cage. The mother sparrow was sad and worried about her kids. She knew they would be hungry without her. Meanwhile, the kids were waiting for their mother to return. They chirped and chirped, but there was no response. They were scared and hungry. They had never been alone before for such a long time. "We miss Mommy," said the little sparrows. "Don't worry. She will be back soon," said the eldest sparrow. But as the day passed, the mother sparrow didn't return. The kids were starving and weak. They had no food or water. "We can't wait any longer. Let's go find Mommy," said the eldest sparrow. The kids tried to fly out of the nest, but they were too small and weak to do so. They tried again and again, but they couldn't fly. They were trapped in the nest. "We can't get out. We can't find Mommy. What will we do?" cried the little sparrows. Days passed, and the kids were getting weaker and weaker. They had no food or water, and they were slowly losing hope. Days turned into weeks, and the little sparrows were barely holding on. They were too weak to chirp, and their eyes had lost their sparkle. Their small bodies had grown thin, and their feathers were ruffled. The eldest sparrow watched over his siblings, trying to give them hope. He remembered his mother's gentle chirps and her warm embrace. He missed her dearly and wished she were there to comfort them. "We can't hold on any longer," he said. "We will starve to death." The little sparrows closed their eyes and fell into a deep sleep. They never woke up. The mother sparrow was eventually rescued from the birdcatcher's cage by a wise man. She flew back to the nest. She saw her baby's small bodies lying motionless in the nest. The mother sparrow was overcome with grief. She wept for her lost children, mourning the life they would never have. She knew they would never fly, never sing, and never see the beauty of the garden. The mother sparrow stayed in the nest for a long time, grieving her lost children. She left the nest after tragically losing her beloved babies. She made a new home for herself in the forest, but would often return to her old empty nest to sing a mournful song for her little ones, whom she missed dearly. And that concludes the story of The Sparrow's Last Flight. The moral of the story is that killing or capturing birds should be discouraged because they have a life and family just like us. We should respect and protect all creatures, big or small, and ensure that they live in a safe and happy environment. Remember to cherish and protect our feathered friends, and always be mindful of the impact our actions have on the environment and wildlife. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.